Post-set review of EX9 Versus Monsters. There's a lot of discussion in regards to the power of the set as a whole. On one perspective, players feel that this set offers next to nothing. While true, you have players who are excited for the villainous Battlemon core, the newest triple Omnimon or Puppet support, more than half of this set focuses on DM trait related cards with a splash of Wind Guardians. But as I read through every card, it became more and more apparent that some of the cards have very interesting effects that could ultimately put them into a completely unrelated deck. Today's video looks at that focus mainly because of the arrival of training as a key word. These have card effects that tuck Digimon cards or cards in general from the trash, hand, or top of deck as face down sources under your Digimon. And while Digimon specifically from this set can have benefits by increasing the number of face down Digivolution cards, such as the case of Metalgreymon, Andromon, and Darktyrannomon, other Digimon might have some utility with these effects as well. The first type of Digimon that might see value from this would be Digimon with Digiburst. There have been classics in the past like Nidhoggmon and Grankuwagamon who could really take advantage of the Digivolution sources. There's just one problem. It's been well over 10 sets since we've seen any support cards for this key word, with Rasenmon being one of the last members released in a core set. But in regards to these Digimon, I honestly felt that with the introduction of trainings, this means that when utilizing Digimon with the Digiburst keyword, anything that can Digiburst as a main effect might have gotten better. Take Grankuwagamon for example. Though limited at 1, there are 2 green Insectoid type Digimon who can use training. Meaning if you are building an Insectoid base deck with the full purpose of Digibursting Grankuwagamon several times for the extra checks, the only issue now is finding Grankuwagamon for the whole combo to go off. Or what about cards like Blackwargreymon who can Digiburst 3 and play out a level 3 purple Digimon from trash without paying the cost? Heck, because there are Agumon, Greymon, and Metalgreymon cards, could we see some usage with the promo Blackwargreymon for extra aggro and checks? The last example I was honestly looking at when checking out trainings for the first time was Metalgarurumon, because this means that your play cost 7 option cards are fair game as well. And while Digiburst is arguably one of the weakest avenues to combine training or slotting Digivolution sources face down with, one other element that I touched on was of course Three Musketeers. Hear me out on this one. Training is also a way to universally give other colors a way to send cards to the trash. Think about it as utilizing trainings to accelerate your game plan for machinedramon as an example. But what other decks could utilize this? Because of how the effects are worded for certain Digimon, is there potential to apply Tamers or Digimon to say Three Musketeers? While true, you won't get the effect when the card is trashed, there's the matter that you're setting up in the trash for one of your Three Musketeers Digimon to actually utilize the effect later. But of course, one of the last things I want to discuss for today's discussion and opinion piece is in regards to the cards of EX9 and combining them with cards that have fortitude. It's always fun doing set reviews because when reading card effects, my mind likes to think about where I could use these specific effects. Take Analogman for example. Analogman is one of those cards because of the fact that it has an extremely interesting Your Turn effect. Your turn, when any of your play cost 7 or higher cyborg, machine, or DM trait Digimon are played. By suspending this tamer, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Then you may place 1 card from your hand face down as any of those Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. While your initial thought might be, yeah, this is machinedramon, there's one other Digimon that could greatly use this. Because of heavyleomon's effect, when it's played back out by fortitude, you can use analogman to cycle back a face down component under it and turn fortitude back online again. This doubles its machine status as something that could be useful with other analogmans as well for redirecting attacks. But I probably won't go that far when it comes to cooking. Interestingly, besides heavyleomon, analogman's effect also conveniently works with loaderleomon, which means you have the opportunity to reload there as well before the Digivolve. Largely, you're going to see a lot of players testing aggressively with Puppets, Adventure, Omnimon Alter S, and Machinedramon. At least based on the initial vibe, I just don't see many players gravitating to Wind Guardians or DM trait cards. But with this short discussion, does it give you some ideas on where to apply other cards? And above all, which ones are you going to try? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you hopefully on one more upload this week. This is DIGI-PANDA, logging out.